Well, here we have a workshop that's taking place about transforming our learning and care environments. And it is so that we are able to have our environments in school where children are more interactive, where they are able to communicate more with one another on a child-friendly basis.
Williams spoke about the kind of changes that need to be made in classrooms to better engage young children.
Children at an early age, they need to be able to discover more what is happening, to be able to explore what is happening in their world. And too often we see where children are constantly sitting behind a desk and chair, and we're seeing too much of the chalk and talk with the chalkboard and writing and so forth. And we need them to know, we need our preschool teachers and infant teachers at the primary schools to know that the children need to be able to discover on their own. They need to be able to interact. They need to build their vocabulary with teachers interacting with them through informal communication. Everything don't need to be so structured, and so this is what we're trying to move away from.
Okay. She told News 4 that the notion children cannot be playing and learning at the same time is outdated, and that young children naturally learn through play.
Well, for a child, play is natural, and what we're calling play is basically a child's work. And so children are able to go into a dramatic corner. They're able to imagine, perhaps I'm a fireman, and do what the fireman does. They would pretend to be mom, and so here it is that they're cooking, or they're using different manipulatives, and they're developing their motor skills, their fine muscles, where they're lacing and buttoning things, or putting puzzles, pieces together, and so forth. So while it looks to us as if they're constantly playing, they're actually learning as they play.
Shelly-Ann Harper, the early childhood specialist for UNICEF, the Bahamas, and the Eastern Caribbean, is in the Turks and Caicos helping to better educate TCI child care providers about enhancing play in their classrooms.
Basically, what we found is that within the settings where it's more interactive, the children not only learn the academic skills that they need, but they also learn important life skills. So their social skills are developing, through their interaction and exploration with each other. They're learning how to solve conflicts as they negotiate in an interactive setting. They're learning, their skills of communication develops that much more within that setting where there's lots of movement and discussion and sharing. And so we found that this obviously is more developmentally appropriate, certainly for the little children.